So, today we're at the airport.
I don't know what to say.
Where are we going?
California!
California.
Going back home. Well, not your home, but my
Your
home.
home. Why? What does that mean? Not my home.
Like, you're not
You're
from
racist?
there. He's
Because
not
I'm
from
Asian?
there. It's what? I'm looking at a watch like I have one on. 7 o'clock. And we land at noon.
7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my
Drop top.
cruising the streets.
To show the planes. You kind of see behind me.
Wee. Ta-la-la.
You're not showing it very well.
Am I? Oh. I'm gonna flip it. Give me a second.
Can you flip it mid-video?
I can't flip it. Planes. You're just gonna have to add this in.
Okay. So we've got some time to kill. So gotta get a quick workout in. Good job. That's it?
55. That's 62.
Happy birthday to
We're out here on the beach. We finally made it.
You recording?
Yeah. Good. We're out here on Huntington, at Huntington Beach. We out here. What did she say? The video. He's like, I'm at work instead of saying.
No, she was like, if you're not,
At
if
the-
you're not outside, when you at?
And he's like, I'm at work.
I'm at work.
We're at
I'm
Huntington
sleeping
Beach
in.
today.
That's right.
It's like kind of bright, but not really. So that's why I'm like really squinty. But then, what are we doing today?
Just touring,
Sightseeing.
sightseeing.
Even though I've been here before,
And
but he has not.
Huntington
So, we're just on the pier right now.
East Coast just moved to the West Coast.
And
Exploring.
we got to see, which I think I'll show in the last clip. I think it's called a Moby mat, something like that. So you can go on the sand if you're like in a wheelchair or, you know, some kind of device like that. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now we're just walking around. We'll probably go get lunch here in a little bit. And yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you for the update.
Had to get my photographer boyfriend out for the family pics.
Hey, big smiles, everybody.
Clouds are pretty. Little Sephora haul, because I got 2 gift cards for my birthday. One from Thunder and one from my aunt. So I got this because I've always wanted to try it. I don't really wear a lot of like foundation or face makeup, but it says glow and sculpt, so I figured it could be good just like on its own, kind of with some powder and other stuff. And then because we are in California, I got the sunscreen to try. I haven't tried this one. I have the Supergoop glowy screen, but I wanted something that's not so glowy, just for like everyday kind of use, because sometimes I'm just not in a glowy vibe, glowy mood, whatever. Then I got this, The Ordinary multi-peptide lash and brow serum. I have the, I think it's Grande Cosmetics. I might have butchered that, I don't know. Anyways, I have that one, but it's expensive and I only use it on my lashes. I want to use this one for my brows. And then I got the Glow Recipe eye cream, gel cream. This had like a really like nice effect under my eye. Got a sample, so bought that. And then I also got a Patrick Ta plumping lip gloss, which I already put in my bag, but expensive, but I love it all. He's ready to go to bed. All right, we're gonna do our first Amazon Fresh experience. Kind of excited. It's probably not that exciting, it's just a grocery store, but we'll see. So you gotta scan your app. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so all we got was some cookies. I just wanted something sweet, and I figured we'll just get a small thing because we're on vacation, so it's not like we needed groceries. But it was fun. They still didn't have sriracha, so y'all know if I can get sriracha somewhere, please let me know. Can't get it in North Carolina, and I'm having a hard time finding it here in California, and it's like $20 on Amazon, but I'm really about to buy it at this point because your girl needs some sriracha. Okay, bye. So here's the little Barnes & Noble haul. I got this one called Sipping Dom Perignon. So how you say it? Perrier? Or however you say it. Through Straw. He's got SMA, the same thing I have, so pretty excited to read that. I started it. I got a couple pages in already. Seems like it's gonna be a good book. I got these at World Market. They're little like bookmarks, but they're mushrooms, so I put one in here. You can kind of see it. I could pull it out more if I wanted to. It's so cute. And then Thunder got this book. What is it called? The Creative Act, a Way of Being. Had good reviews, so he started reading it too. He's got his little mushroom. This one was, I think, like 32 bucks. But it's a super cute book. And then also got this book, Tuesdays with Maury. I heard this was really good, so I'm excited to read this. Pretty short book, so read that on the plane ride tomorrow. And then I also just got this little, it's super thin, but this little notebook for more work to take with me. So yeah, pretty excited to read my book. So hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been a while since I have vlogged or shown my face. It's just been busy. I'm sure you guys saw that we went to California. So we just got back late last night and we had a really good time. We went out on my birthday, which was September 9th. And then we got back, like I said, late last night. So we were there for around like 4 or 5 days, which was like perfect. I could have stayed a little longer, it did feel short. But overall it was like just the right amount. Cause you know, when you're just like ready to get back to your bed, it was like that. So like last night I got on my bed and I was like, oh, love it here. It's like, oh, this is such a comfy place. So I did miss that. It was good to be back. Slept really good last night. But yeah, so we flew on Breeze Airways, which I think is like a newer airline. I was a little suspicious. But it was pretty good. So Breeze, I guess, is like a Frontier or like a Spirit Airlines. So it's kind of like a budget airline, so you gotta pay for like everything, which was fine. We got the tickets for really cheap, so that's why we ended up flying with them. I'm sure you guys know tickets are like super expensive, so we got these tickets for $252. That was the exact amount, that was round trip and with a bag checked in each way. So I think to pay for a bag was like $35 one way. So ended up being what did I say, $35? Yeah, so $90. Wait, why can I not do math? $70. Oh, it's been a long day, y'all. Please don't mind me. It's like I said, I'm still half asleep. I'm still tired. So yeah, overall really cheap tickets. And now I'm like, wait, did I even get that math right? Pretty sure I did. I'm gonna sound so dumb, I already know, but it's fine. But yeah, so we flew Breeze Airways. It was actually a really good experience. I didn't have many complaints, and I think that is mostly because we did get upgraded to first class. So I have never flown first class before, and it was nice. I mean, It might be even nicer on like other airlines because like, again, this was like a budget airline, but I'm not complaining because it was pretty nice on that airline, on Breeze. So overall, it's like a great little like added like bonus birthday gift because again, we didn't necessarily pay for it. It just, we got upgraded. I think because there were so few people on the flight, and it wasn't like a small plane, so I don't know why that was, but again, not complaining, super thankful. And yeah, overall great. We had a good trip there. We got there, we did like some shopping, we went to the beach, we went to Huntington Beach. Love Huntington Beach, always have. And then we just hung out with some family, so I got to see like my grandma, aunt, uncles, cousins, all that good stuff. So we had a lot of fun. And then, you know, flight back was great. Just sucks getting home so late. And then we went to the Raleigh airport, so then we got to drive like 2 hours to get back home because we're not in Raleigh. So otherwise great. The only complaint I do have is I don't know if you can see, you see that little hole right there in my headrest. They, I guess, couldn't fit it on like the little doorway where they put like suitcases. So that's my only complaint. The guy did take it off and bring it back up to us on the plane. But overall, I mean, yes.
So there is a beef.
Okay. I'll be out there soon. That's my mom. She's saying there's a beef flavored top ramen because I was like, I want some top ramen tonight, just something chill. But yeah. So the hole in my headrest, he did end up bringing it up and was like, can't fit it in there. I'm like, oh, so you figured that out after you ripped a hole in it? But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I know there have been lots of cases where people like in wheelchairs, like their chairs have been like significantly damaged or broken. So like the hole in the headrest, I'll take it because it is a risk every time flying with a wheelchair. That's why we always try to get nonstop flights, just because we don't want to have to risk like the transfer of moving the wheelchair from one plane to the other, and I'm scared that it'll get damaged or they'll lose it in the transition. So it's just easier if we do a nonstop flight. But it also is kind of like a big deal because like I understand like accidents happen and stuff like that, but like this is like my livelihood. Like I need my wheelchair, and so it's like something that needs to be handled with care, and it can't just be like the suitcases where they like freaking yeet them on the plane. Like you've got to like handle it with some care. So I might just kind of let them know just so they can be more aware of that kind of thing and know how to handle wheelchairs better in the future. Recently, or I guess not recently, like maybe like it's definitely not recently, maybe like 3 previous flights ago, somebody was like, oh yeah, we can take your wheelchair down the freight elevator, and so that way it won't get damaged, because people try to carry it down the stairs, and I'm like, don't do that. Like it's like 300 pounds, like just don't do that. And so I've been telling people that ever since, like when I fly, I'm like, take it down the freight elevator, because what they do is like you go to the tarmac and or like right when you're about to step on that plane, that little like ramp bridge area that you go down, and they try to carry down the stairs right there, and I'm like, no, don't do that. And so now I just tell them, take it down the freight elevator, we'll put it in manual for you, you can just push it. So usually they don't give me trouble, and I'm pretty sure they do that unless they just make it up and they say they do that and then they carry it and struggle. But I remember one time a guy was like, I told the lady at the gate, and then she told him, and he was like, oh no, we've got it, ma'am, don't worry. And I was like, can you just take the freight elevator, please? Like, I promise, it's really heavy. And he was like, I'm big and strong. And I was like, okay. So I did get kind of like a little attitude with him, and I was like, no sir, like I'm you can maybe big and strong, but I'm telling you, just take this down the elevator. I was like, I don't need you breaking this. I was like, even if it's an accident, like, just take it down the elevator. It's so much easier, please. Like, it just gives me so much, like, more of a peace of mind. So, and then, like, I don't think they understand that, like, this thing is so, like, just bulky and, like, awkward to carry. Like, you go to grab the armrests and they fold up. Like, they're not, like, sturdy. It's not something sturdy you can grab. And then, like, the feet rests go up and down. Like, it's so bulky and big and, like, just awkward to hold. And, like, I don't think they understand that. So trying to carry that down a flight of stairs is not going to be easy. I don't know, again, why it looks like I have a black eye. Maybe it's just the shadow or something. But anyways, yeah. So, again, didn't have any problems with that, so I'll take it. But, yeah, it's just a risk every time flying with a wheelchair. Every time I'm like, please don't break it, please don't break it, please don't break it. I just get so nervous, especially when we're, like, flying out somewhere, like, because then I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be, like, in California, or I'll be somewhere else with no wheelchair and nobody that I know, or, like, nobody that can, like, help me. Whereas, like, if we're, like, flying back home, I'm like, okay, I've got, like, a scooter at home, or I've got, like, an extra wheelchair at home, like, I'll be good. So it always makes me a little bit nervous, but so far they've done good. I just hope that, you know, for the future it gets better. I just would love to be able to just drive my drive my chair right onto the plane. Like, why can't I do that? I don't understand. They pat it all down and everything, and, you know, they, like, swipe it down for, like, bomb material. I don't know. I understand, you know, the safety concerns, but if you do all that still going on the plane, like, why can't I just, it would be so much easier. It would be so much easier. So yeah, overall, that was our trip. Had a good time. Glad to be back. I really missed, like, my bed, obviously, but just also, like, routine. Ate a lot of, like, obviously, like, junk food out there. We had In-N-Out, like, twice. It was really good, but I was like, oh, after every time I eat, like, out, I was like, I don't feel good. Like, and I know, like, it's because of the grease and the fat and everything, and just eating it's, like, pretty regularly while you're out there. We did cook quite a bit at my aunt's house, but, you know, we have, like, favorites out there that we don't get very often, like In-N-Out or Del Taco, so we do eat those, you know, a couple times while we're there. So I'm glad to be home and just kind of get back into the routine of things. I did want to give you guys a gym update, because I know I haven't talked about that in a minute. So I've been going to the gym and I really like it. I never thought I'd say that. I really was not sure if it was going to work out there in the beginning. And so to be here where I'm at now, about like a month in, it feels really good, like mentally, physically. I feel really good about, like, myself, and also been doing my daily affirmations. So I think that's been helping me a lot too. I didn't do them while we were on the trip, so now I'm like, gotta get back into it, because you're supposed to do it, like, was it 21 days to build a habit, I think? So there's, like, been a break in between, so it hasn't been consistent. So I'm like, oh, gotta start over. But yeah, as far as the gym, I was going twice a week for 30 minutes in with my trainer. And recently she told me before we went, she was like, hey, we've got a new trainer joining us here at the gym, and he went to school, so he's got, like, a degree and everything, and he's a little bit more experienced than I am. She was like, he has some experience with those with, like, disabilities, or those that have had, like, strokes and stuff like that. So she was like, you can switch them if you'd like, or we can kind of take turns. You can work with him and I, and just see how it goes. And so I met him. He was really cool. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I want to come here more. So I was like, what if we do 3 times a week for 30 minutes, and then she would continue to do my 2 sessions, and then he would do that 3rd one. So I had a couple sessions with him. Things went well. Signed up for some more sessions, and I just got a text today, which kind of sucked. She's not gonna be able to work with me on those days because of her son's stepson, whatever, her son's schedule, like his school schedule and his sports and all that. So I understand, and I'll still get to see her there, but I guess I'll just be working with him now. But either way, like, I think, like, he'll it'll be like super good as well, just because he does have that experience, but also because like I don't know, when I noticed when I worked out with him, like he does things differently, and not in like a good or a bad way, but just different than what she did. And so I think it'll be a good little change. And he also said that he would love to work on like some lower body stuff, so we've mainly just been focusing on upper body, as far as like strength in my arms and hands and that kind of stuff. But he said that we could also work on like just kind of stretching the legs, maybe even getting some kind of strength in them, just because there's like little to nothing in them. So we'll try to do like a full body workout. So we'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm like really happy to be in the gym, and I never again thought I would say that or feel like this. So I'm ready to get back in there, and then also just start eating better again. I've really been trying to work on like intuitive eating, and just like, you know, not denying my cravings, but like eating smaller portions of them, or like balancing it out throughout the day with like healthier stuff if I'm gonna eat that. And that seems to be working pretty well for me. Again, I didn't do that in California, so that's why I didn't feel good. But yeah, I'm ready to get back into the swing of things and just continue on this journey. I'm about to graduate soon with my master's, so I'm like, hallelujah. So I got like a big paper to write. I'll work on that tomorrow actually. And then, you know, keep working out, eating better, doing my daily affirmations, and overall just being like a better, like healthier version. I know it sounds like corny, but, you know, it's taken me a while to like get to this point. So to finally be here and like feel the difference is actually really good. I'm excited to just like keep doing it and see like where else it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to kind of update you guys, let you know what was kind of going on, and kind of update you about the trip and just life stuff. So I'm gonna stop here before I keep blabbering on, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.